Hello Straders, Dan here. Time for the last week of Tron. For this week I have replaced the torches with Rolling Thunders, something you wanted. And then I took the mole splicers out and put in 2 pulses on Marasa, because I don't think I've played that card in Pauper yet, but I see it all over in the lists, so let's try it. And Case Rock is my opponent. Alright, Mr. Case Rock. Looking for chat window. There it is. Hi, good luck. Well, got the 2 lands, got a sphere, got the stirrings. I think that's enough to keep. It's close, but I am keeping it. He took a mulligan. It took 2 mulligans even. So we'll probably have time. Oh, he's probing me. That came out wrong. Alright. An island. Delver. Or Delver Fiend. Delver Fiend more likely, of course. I don't think you should play Gitaxian Probe in Delver unless the metagame is all very slow. He is thinking really hard about this brainstorm. I hope it doesn't result in quit. Like, can't find lands, will quit. Power plant. Sphere. Stirrings for some other Ursa land. Rolling Thunder feels like it's gonna be hard to cast. Uh-oh. This sounds weird. Oh, it's Mr. Werebear. So let's have the graveyard up. Choices. Well, I can just play Shimmering Grotto, save the sphere. But why should I save the sphere? I can just play Stirrings with the Shimmering Grotto. So let's use this for a red, see if we draw land. Which we didn't. If I get days now, oh god. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have played the land first, of course. Now I will feel embarrassed to play the land. Yeah, didn't expect that days. Fortunately, we have another chance of killing the werebear. But that has now become our highest priority. And now we can have a counterspell up. Another werebear. So let's take one out and feed the other. That feels like it doesn't help us. So I'm gonna play tower and I'm gonna search for good times. And it's a mine we're looking for. And there it is. Thank you. Which means that we can crush things next turn. Unless we are under the counterspell cloud. Surely a snap or something. Uh-oh. These guys are gonna get big. Well, if he packs days, of course he packs other counterspells. Really lacking colored mana here. But what do we fear? We fear only negate, mana leak. Prohibit doesn't help. He doesn't have 2 blue. I should probably just play Crusher here. And yeah, that's what we are going to do. Force him to have it. That's the plan. Well, that will fill up his graveyard nicely. 1 colored mana. That will put a stop to how many cards I can cast. He only has 1 card. That card has to be Snap or something for this to work. He is now no, 1 more card for Threshold. So his counterspell. Or his Snap. That's all he needs. Yeah, we will attack, of course. We don't have an option. And if he snaps, we can just recast Crusher. And of course the Annihilator trigger is disastrous for him. Or maybe he can just give up 2 lands here. Oh, he gave up the untapped land. That surprised me. So I think I should just play a Fangor Marauder. Green. For that. Ta-da! Okay, I am not thinking properly. But I don't have a use for the other mana, so let's just do this. So, Fangor Marauder, hold the ground. So many werebears. Okay, so we are playing a red-green, green-blue creature deck. Flame Slash, obviously pretty good. He seemed very vulnerable to Crusher and Marauder, but I already have them in the deck and I don't think I need more. I don't think he's heavy blue enough for me to bring in Pyroblast. Circle of Protection, green. That could stop him dead in his tracks. And I know I want to test Workshop Assistant, but that's just the card I want to side out here. I'm sorry. I am even gonna bring in a Pyroblast. Cause Workshop Assistant or Seagate Oracle, if it was that card, is pretty useless here because all his creatures smash through the blocking capability. Wow. What a clunky hand. But everything has a low casting cost and I can stir for land on turn 2. I am going to keep this. Oh yes, looking better already. Mr. Swear is in play. Hello, Mr. Swear. Daze it. Daze it. That would be a horrible play. Okay, this time I'm gonna play the land before I get dazed. Yeah, think about it, Mr. Blue-Green. think my hand comes down here to resolving this Muldrifter. And once that is in play, it will be smooth sailing. So looking for mine again. Play a Stirrings for mine. Play the Sphere. There's a Delver. Hey, my Circle of Protection green doesn't work against him. Okay, now play the power plant. Burn this for green. Wow. Stirrings. Look for the mine. I cannot find the mine. So I will play the star. But I have one more Stirring. And Delver flips. And counterspell mana is up. Life is good for the blue people. I was thinking, like, why didn't he brainstorm his upkeep? But of course he already put the card in place with Ponder. If I find the mine, I even have mana enough to cast the Muldrifter. That will be devastating. So that is what we are going for. No, I won't have the mana. It's what we're going for anyway. If I get the mine now, I can do it. I didn't get the mine. I got a Firebolt. That's probably my play this turn. No mine, so we are going for the map. And I think the right play here is to Firebolt. Just buying time. Or is it more important to resolve the map? Now we are resolving the map instead. Could get dazed here. We'll have 5 mana next turn for Firebolt, Firebolt. I mean, Prisp, Firebolt. But there is a daze. So, I guess we're going Prism, Firebolt. Graveyard filling up nicely. Now the heavy hitters could come out. It feels like a relief that he doesn't have spell status sprite. I think he doesn't have it. Because that would really wreck my next turn. I'm not super scared of the Delver. I am scared of a Werebear here. And here he comes. Okay, I'm gonna play Prism, hoping to find a mine here. Don't find a mine. I find a Fengraph, which is empty. So I'm gonna play the Grotto. Get a red mana out of that. Firebolt the Delver. I'm gonna take 2 hits from the Werebear. And if my Muldrifter gets countered, I think he's got this. Wow, that's... It's like I'm playing a highly efficient land destruction deck, I feel, when he bounces that many lands. And now he will be hard pressed to stop the Muldrifter. He can stop it with days, pretty much. Or remove soul. But I think it's gonna be days only. Of course I can chump block with the Muldrifter, and that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm not sure. He doesn't have direct damage. Okay, now chump blocking looks very important. Okay, please don't have a daze. And he did. So now I am dead. Unless I find Circle of Protection green. Which would be fairly fantastic. Pulse? Will Pulse keep me alive? No. Yeah, that guy stops me pretty efficiently. Stir for the mine and get something crazy going. But like what? I found it. Like a time walk or something. I pretty much have to have Circle of Protection green here. That's like my one out. So I am going to evoke the Muldrifter. But in order to do that, I need a colored mana. In fact, I could just play the Muldrifter, which is what I'm gonna do. No way. I have to evoke it because I have to have mana enough to cast the circle and then use this tower to circle myself. So we are evoking this Muldrifter. Okay, please plan, come together. But that is not what we were looking for. So the victory goes to Case Rock. But in fact, my deck defeated itself. Maybe I lost to the mulligan. Yeah. Let me know if you think I should have sideboard differently. I'm gonna stay on this plan. I have like clear rules for mulliganing red-green Tron in Modern, but I don't know the rules how to mulligan here. This deck plays somewhat differently than red-green Tron. Okay, I want to play first. Here I have 2 Ursa lands, the star, and then nothing. So getting stuck without colored mana here is very possible. I'm keeping again. Playing power plant, star, so far very easy. And then we're faced with a terrible choice, but I think it's just Firebolt, draw a card here, and be stuck without mana. Without colored mana. Which will not be pretty. To place another island, which means no green threats this turn. But I am really not presenting anything here. My best draw is probably a Prism. But I get map. Wow, so I have to use the map to get colored mana here, right? Because if I get the tower, I can't do anything. So you're using map for Grotto. Oh wow, it did flip. Grotto will also eventually help us cast the Muldrifter. But that will probably not resolve. Wow, this is a super big sign of weakness when we go for the Grotto. Look at that. Huh. Okay, so Firebolt it. We didn't have to Flame Slash it. Play the Sphere. Now if I draw another land, I can play the Muldrifter. More flashback Firebolts. We even have a theoretical Rolling Thunder. No, we don't. Yep. Didn't miss a land drop there, so no need to burn the Sphere for nothing. Now we have the colored mana. Yeah, we can't do anything about Mongos, but it should not be fast enough. I do want to play the Muldrifter for mana. But it will just get dazed. Look at the land. Oh, another Muldrifter. That means that we can safely risk this one. Or is it an Evoke? I don't think it is. Oh, he did have a normal counterspell, so then it really didn't matter. It's down to 3 cards. And his beatdown has begun. It gushes into more counter spells. Interesting. I thought this would be a cakewalk, but I need to have my colored mana, I need to have my Tron. I do miss compulsive research actually. But of course Pulse of Marasa would be fantastic here. And there it is. What to do? I only have one colored mana, so I have to choose. The chance that he has a counterspell here is pretty huge. So Pulse of Marasa at the end of turn for Muldrifter to cast Muldrifter. I wish I had one more colored mana. Take 6 potentially, but gain 6. So I think I can afford to do this. Yeah, that is my plan. Mental note on himself, despite the fact that he already has Threshold. So what does he have to gain from that? He just wanted the card. He doesn't flip the Delver. So I only take 4. Would like expect to think twice or something. Surely has some. There's Snap. Surely has some flashback spell. He has counterspell mana up. I go to 12. I think I might have thought too little of Pulse of Marasa. It seems really good here. There is a Werebear, which of course is horrible. And we go Pulsing. I really want to land now, but there is none in my graveyard. But to get around days here would be sweet. Look at that! So if I play this, use these 2 lands, get the tower, and I have enough mana to cast the Muldrifter. And then I'm gonna take 7, but I think I need to. And days will, of course, be disastrous for me here. Get the tower. We are a Tron, people. Could evoke there, but I don't want to draw 2 cards here. I need the blocker. And Days hits again. We saw one in the graveyard. I wonder if he's playing 4 Daisies. 3 is like the most I've seen in a serious deck. Okay, so now he's hitting me for 10 a turn. And I still only have 1 colored mana. Okay, it's just 8. And now he has the pressure. Prism should help. Prism, Flame Slash, 3, 5, 8. I have much more than 8 mana. Play the Mulrifter. Didn't tap mana. Mulrifter resolves. Oh wow. Still gonna Flame Slash here, I think. Nice. Let's think about this. No, I can't use the Thunder. I have to Flame Slash. And Flame Slash again. Well, now I don't need to Flame Slash again. Can't use the Fengraph yet. If he snaps the Mulrifter, I will just out-resource him here. I'm gonna block the Delver with the Mulrifter. I don't need to use the Flame Slash now. And next turn I can Fengraph. No, I'm gonna save the Flame Slash. Now my colored mana problems are fixed. Yes, my mana superiority is enormous. Land grant. Congratulations. Fengraph Mulrifter should carry the game here. I'm not gonna block you. You are not worthy. Go to 7. Gigantic Rolling Thunder is an option, of course, as well. Okay, now I have it all. So let's Fengraph. Play the Mulrifter. Wow. Should we Flame Slash the Delver here, or should we say we have Thunder as well? Use this Fengraph if somebody die at the end of turn. Play the Prism. 10 minutes to go, all the time in the world. Circle of Protection green. Don't need to play that now. Definitely play that next turn. And then we kill the Delver using this thing to get a card. And there's a mine. And we Flame Slash the Delver. And we will pay for a Spell Pierce. We have blockers. He snaps the Delver. Well, I guess that's a 1-for-1 and the threat is gone. I am probably better off here. Oh. No. I am just gonna do nothing. Hope somebody dies. So I can use the Fengraph. Of course, boarding out 4 creatures is a problem here. Because I have less targets for the Fengraph. Oh, Delver is back. Look at that. I am not close to having enough mana to kill him, but I have 15 mana. Wow, you have a forest. That's nice. Oh yes! Why is he attacking here? Doesn't he notice that I don't have fuel for my Fangraph? So of course I'm gonna Fangraph. Wow. Okay. So let's resolve Circle of Protection Green. And that could give the concession. Let's resolve Stirrings. Probably for Fangraph then, or Crusher. But that's the concession, yes! Good games, Case Rock. Thank you for being a nice opponent. Wow, Tron is fun. Tron is so much fun. I'm gonna need to play this deck again, but next week I have a totally different deck lined up, which you are not going to expect. Waha! See you soon. See you tomorrow for a modern video. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. If you enjoy this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/magicgatheringstrand.